Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Leslie. If you haven't been here before, you've wandered across my little corner of the internet. Well, finally back from vacation. And yes, I had a great time. It was nice, fantastic, awesome to get away, relax, and spend the time with family. I did, of course, visit my daughter, son in law, and my grandson. So the 2 weeks flew by, and before we knew it, it was time to come home. But in the midst of that 2 weeks, so we got there, you know, settled in, we're enjoying the nice weather, going to the park 2 or 3 times a day to let the little one play, and so forth. And then it hit. Yes, folks. We were in the midst of a hurricane. It was quite or sorry, not a hurricane, a tornado. And it was quite the experience. There was actually four of them that touched down around us. We were very lucky. We were kind of in the middle of the action going on around us. But wow, the noise. The rain that pelted down filled the street and backed everything up within like 5 minutes, if that long. Um, the next day, of course, you're watching Environment Canada to make sure everything's done and over because you're nervous now. They were stating that the average size of the hail was baseball size, and that was scary. So, of course, when it's when it was we thought it was over and it's dark, it's nighttime. A whole bunch of the neighbors came out. A whole bunch of the neighborhood came out. The older kids, teenagers, were running through the water and stuff, and the adults were trying to get all of the branches and leaves and debris out of the drainage holes so that it would go down. My daughter's house did get water in the basement, not a lot. We were fortunate because down the road, a gentleman a family had a pool in their backyard, and they had just filled it like 2 weekends before this. And guess what? You fill the pool, then you add all the water that came down. I can't even describe it. And the pool, of course, overflows, but for whatever reason, it overflowed straight into their home. So their living room was destroyed, their kitchen, like everything. It was awful. Um, I don't want to experience that again. However, that was that, and we moved on from it, and we really enjoyed the rest of our visit. But now we're home, and of course, now is as good a time as any to do a little reset in the crafting area, just a little cleanup. But first, let's look at what I got. It's not a lot. I put everything on pause, I thought, but this little bit from Pink and Main slipped through. If you remember in our last video, I ended up making 3 of these cards, by the way. I have to send another one out. But we used this one, the cheer foil, to create the nice shiny look. And I got cheer foil, and I got this envelope with the um, designs inside, the transfer designs. So let's have a look and see exactly what this month's transfer designs are. And I'll tell you, it'll probably make me want to go and take the hold off the rest of the kit and get the rest of the stuff. It's a trap. It really is. So we have two packages of foibles this time. We have the words, which are beach more, worry less. Life is better at the beach. Love you to the beach and back. Life is better in flip flops. Salty kisses, starfish wishes, sandy toast, sun kissed nose. I love salty kisses and starfish wishes. This is so up our lane because, of course, we live right in the midst of all this beautiful BC lakes. And then we have these ones, which are 8 graphic sheets, 8.5 by 5.5 inches each, with instructions very clearly stated on the back, which is perfect. They are going to be so much fun. So I will show you a quick example of one. I'll pull just one out, or maybe more than one. There we go. Here is one that we could use to make, you know, the card base look like water using this cheer foil. And this one is ocean waters. So there we go. We could take this and turn everything that is black into this beautiful ocean waters color. So that is awesome. And that, my dears, is the Happy Mail that snuck by me. So, of course, I'm already thinking about what I can do with it. And my oldest granddaughter is about to have a birthday at the beach. So I suspect that she is going to pick some of these for her invitations. And then, of course, I walked in here and it was so strange. And do you know why? It's because when I come in here, it's never quiet. There is always a laser printer running, or one or more 3D printers, and the Cricut, and there's just always something in motion, right? And I walked in and it was quiet, and I just stood here and breathed, and I went, "Oh well." it 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 just seemed so strange. So, of course, it gave me the urge to start sitting down, making a list for future videos because I lost my list. It is somewhere, guys. I really need to. Many videos back, we used the punch and we made a journal for me. And I've come to the end of that journal. It's full. I really need to make another one to keep on my desk, jot down my ideas, jot down, you know, what I want to say in point form, and then what we're going to do and so forth. So that will be getting done this week. And I left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half completed projects for the 3D printers and a 3/4 completed scrapbook. And I need to start cutting out some orders for, are you ready for this, guys? Christmas. My head is spinning. People are starting to call in orders for door hangers for Christmas. I didn't even mention it. They were people who got them last year and suddenly they're wanting them. So I have to get the laser up and running, and it's just going to be do for a little while. But I am back and we're going to work our way through it. Um, Tell me in the comments how the last 2 weeks have been for you. Let me know if you did anything special. Show me some of your crafts. Share a new craft or even a new recipe or a new book that you're really enjoying. I am an avid reader. Share anything you like as long as it's family friendly. Okay, guys? I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope that you get to do something you love. I will see you in whatever comes next. Bye.